Okay, so this is just going to be a real quick demonstration video for the people having problems using the quick scope and with the Black Ops 3 game pack. Now, the mod isn't broken. We're not giving you false advertisement. Um, Chances are you just haven't set anything up correctly. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the adjustable parameter. Now, I'm willing to bet that everybody's just left it at either 300 or tries to make it faster and faster, which is just throwing everything off, or they're just throwing in random numbers, not really sure what they're doing, just throwing in numbers, hoping that it either makes it work better or that it fixes it altogether. Now, first let me start off by explaining what the adjustable parameter does. What the adjustable parameter does is that's the amount of wait time from the time that the mod presses the left trigger to bring up your scope to the time that you fire the shot. So obviously if you have this set too quick, he's not going to fire and the mod isn't going to work properly. If you have it too long, it's no longer a quick scope. So my personal settings, I use anywhere between 350 to 400. Now that's a 350 millisecond wait to a 400 millisecond wait. I mean, there's really just a few things that come into play. Everything from whether or not I'm the perks that I have attached, whether or not I'm using a perk that allows me to aim down my sights a little bit quicker, or the weapon that I'm using. So let's go ahead and get into the create a class menu, and I'm just going to drop some sniper rifles onto a character and give you a real quick rundown on how to use the mod. Now let's see, that's a semi-auto. Okay, here's the locust, that's a bolt action. What other sniper do they have on here? Not a charge burst. Okay, we'll go with these two. We'll go with the SVG 100 and the locust. Now for attachments, let's go ahead and throw the rapid fire on here just so I'm able to reload a little bit quicker. And we'll go ahead and throw rapid fire on this one as well. Now I've just set up a custom game. I have no time limit, no kill limit, and I've just thrown in a handful of bots on the easiest difficulty so I can give y'all a proper demonstration. And we'll go ahead and fade over to the gameplay instead of making you watch a load screen. Alright, now that the game is loaded, we'll go ahead and pull up the custom class that we've just made. And now, before we start, let me go ahead and show you how to do a manual quickscope for those of you who are completely in the dark as to what this mod does and what it's supposed to do. So I'll first disable all of my mods using the quick toggle. You can hold the back share select button and tap either the A or cross button, depending on the controller you are using. And this will quickly enable or disable all the mods in the game pack you are using. Okay, with that being said, let's see, go ahead and switch my input on the monitor right quick. Forgot to do that a second ago. Alright, so what a quickscope does is it holds the aim button and then fires right as your scope comes up. So right after I respawn, a proper quickscope would be hold the left trigger, fire. Hold the left trigger, fire. Hold the left trigger, fire. Now, when using the CronusMAX, you're able to simply tap the trigger, tap the trigger, tap the trigger. Now, I believe my timing is set to 350 milliseconds right now. So whenever you run up, you point in the general area of the character. Oh, he got killed before I can get him. He got killed before I can get him. You want to point in the general area of a character and then try to fire. As you can see, you don't have to be exactly on the character, but if you're close enough, for some reason Call of Duty will register the bullet as a hit, and chances are you'll get the kill. As you can see, I'm way off on that guy, so nothing was hitting. But if I come over here, there we go, I got one. go ahead and give this a reload. And I'll pull out the SVG. As you can see, the timing's slightly different on the SVG from what it is in the Locust. Now on the SVG, it looks like it's firing a little bit too quickly, so I'd want to go into the configuration menu and increase the amount of wait time a little bit. Now I'll, off of my personal preference, I would go ahead and bump it up to 400. If it's firing, relatively quick enough, I'll leave it there. If I feel like it's a little bit slow, I'll then drop the timing down to maybe about 380, 385. And if it's, still being wonky on me, I'll just continue to troubleshoot until it's feeling right. So I mean, it's real simple to set up. It's just there's a whole lot to take in whenever you're new to all of the modding in general. So it's just let us know if you're having any problems with anything, and we'll be more than happy to keep cranking videos out like this for you guys.